What is current? Electric current is the amount of electric charge flowing through a conductor in a given time. This means how much charge passes a point in a circuit or a wire per unit time. From the previous video of electricity, I hope we understood electrons are already present in the copper wire, and when no force is applied, the electrons in the wire move independently in a random manner. The number of electrons depends on the amount of copper material available. On average, you can take the amount of electrons in a copper is 8.5 into 10 to the power of 19 millimeter cube. Let's take the same circuit from the previous video of electricity. Since the electrons move around the circuit due to a push, these electrons drift slowly in one direction with an average speed, which we call it as drift velocity, and these electrons carry electric charge across the circuit, and thus we call these as charge carriers. Along with electron flow, the amount of charge flowing is measured in terms of a unit called coulomb. It is said that 1 coulomb of charge is flowing if the amount of charge flowing in the circuit is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. From this, we can calculate the number of electrons flowing in the circuit to be 1 divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb, that is 6.25 into 10 to the power of 18 electrons flowing in the circuit. So 1 coulomb is nothing but charge of 6240,000,000,000,000,000,000 electrons flowing in the circuit. That is simply 6.24 quintillion electrons moving. Each electron has a negative charge, so charge per each electron will be minus 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb when 1 coulomb of charge is flowing in the circuit. Let's zoom into the copper material and assume these two electrons are available. Since both are negatively charged, they repel each other. So the force pushing these electrons apart depends on two things: how much charge each electron has, how far apart they are. When electrons are close to each other, force will be very strong. When electrons are far away, force becomes much weaker. Let's assume electrons are 1 meter apart. We understood each electrons carry 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. So each electron is having 1 coulomb of charge, and both of these electrons are at a distance of 1 meter apart. So force between these two electrons will be given by product of these two 1 coulomb of charge into a constant value of 9 into 10 to the power 9, the whole divided by the distance square. So the distance is 1 meter, so 1 square is 1. The repulsive force between these two charge carrier electrons is 9 into 10 to the power of 9 Newton. This is a very huge number, which is why 1 coulomb of charge is extremely large in real life. This is where Coulomb's law comes into play for finding the force on each electric charge. So from this calculation, you can understand Coulomb's law is nothing but F is equal to K into Q1 into Q2 divided by R square, where F is the force between charges, Q1, Q2 is the amount of charge each charge carrier holds, R is the distance between charges, and K is a constant, which is having the value of 9 into 10 to the power of 9 Newton meter square divided by Coulomb square. Let's take the same example where 1 coulomb of charge are 6.24 quintillion of electrons flow, but for a time period of every 2 seconds. Then 1 coulomb divided by 2 seconds is equal to 0.5 is the amount of current flowing in the circuit. Current is measured in a unit called ampere, so we can mention this in other words as 0.5 ampere is the current flowing in the circuit. So 1 ampere is nothing but 1 coulomb of charge flowing every second. The relation is current in the circuit is equal to charge flowing in the circuit divided by time for which charge is flowing. Hope now you understood why I said current is how much charge passes a point in a circuit per unit time. Current is nothing but flow rate of electrons. Kindly like, comment, share and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.